Hello Life Engineers and welcome to the Life Engineering Foundation. This is a daily personal school for all those who would like to take the responsibility of their own education in day-to-day life. I'm Shraddha and I'm here with a series of A to Z of education. And today in this video we are going to talk about the alphabet O, which is O for oral communication. So great communication skills are the key to success in academics, in personal life, in career and especially in the business world. The best example about this in my eyes is of course our Honorable Prime Minister Modi ji, and who has successfully won millions of hearts not only in India but all over the world. If you have great oral communication skills, then you can win the world, which is already a part of our education system, but it is high time that we focus on this skill and make sure that we are shaping this skill right from the beginning. It is the key skill which plays very important role not only in our career but also in our life. So let us explore more about this. Have you ever been overcome by fear of speaking in front of a big audience? So knowing when to choose oral communication and polishing your speaking skills helps you at every stage of life. Now coming back to the academic success also depends largely on your communication skills. Students are often called upon to answer questions in the class. These questions may range from those with simple factual answers, or in certain cases students have to put their thoughts together and also make arguments to answer a particular question. Now answers to these questions which are asked in their academic life need to be communicated effectively because it helps the trainer or the mentor or the teacher to assess their knowledge. Now there is another set of students in the class who are not able to communicate effectively, and they often get embarrassed if they are asked to answer any type of questions. If a student stutters or mumbles in a class, then they may become fearful of answering in front of their peers. And in turn, what happens is their self-esteem is hampered. Not only this, but it may lead to lower grades in the class because they tend to compare themselves with those who are able to communicate effectively. And there are many situations in academics or in general life when we choose oral communication over written communication. Hence, oral communication plays extremely important role in a life of a learner because oral communication is more personal and less formal like written communications. If a time is limited and business matter requires quick resolution, then it is always better to have a meeting face to face and resolve the matter through a face-to-face communication or with the telephonic conversations. There is more flexibility in oral communication than written communication because you can discuss the other aspects which come up during the course of conversation and resolve it then and there. Oral communications can be especially effective in addressing conflicts or problems. Talking things over is often the best solution to settle disagreement or misunderstandings. A student who can effectively ask questions and get the help from the teacher is probably the one who is more successful than the ones who are very silent in the class and who are not sure about how to communicate or what the questions are being asked to them in the class. So to have a formal definition of what exactly is oral communication, I can say formally that oral communication is a process of verbally transmitting the information from one individual to another or from one group to another. Oral communication can be of two types. It can be formal or it can be informal. Now let us talk about what are the various examples of oral communication. The very first one can be face-to-face conversation which happens in our day-to-day life. The second one can be telephonic conversation, again something we use on daily basis. And the third one can be audio conferences which we use in our workplaces. Coming to the next type of oral communication, which is formal communication. The examples can be presentation at the business meetings, classroom lectures, speeches given at the school and the community events. Now, let us talk again about what is the importance of oral communication. At all levels of education, students must be able to communicate effectively. Without well-developed communication skills, children may fall apart from their peers and they may also have low self-esteem and they may emotionally overwhelm or they may be withdrawn from the school. Second aspect of oral communication is pragmatic and social language used in day-to-day communication with others. This includes what is said and how it is said. Here, another aspect comes into picture, which is non-verbal communication. For example, your body language, your facial expressions, eye contact, etc. Importance of oral communication is immense because we navigate our world and the social relationships through languages. Understanding how to communicate effectively with peers sets the stage for positive self-esteem. Students feel empowered when they can talk the talk in their social lives. Now, coming to the advantages of oral communication for your children. It enables high level of understanding and transparency as it is interpersonal. There is a spontaneous feedback, thus making the decisions quickly and requires less efforts. The conflicts, dispute and issues can be put to an end by talking them over. Effective oral communication also helps in team building and group working. So we have discussed the importance of oral communication in this video and we have come to an end of O for oral communication. So stay tuned to the channel till I come back to you with the next video in this series of A to Z of education. Thank you very much.